My name is Young Song. I'm an architect. And as you can see, this is the field of profession that when I started my career, it was very much men's world. So it was, there is quite a bit of a difficult challenge that dealing with people who think this job belongs to men, not to the woman. But I think time changed so much. It's not that much anymore these days. I guess quite a bit. A lot of times, as you can see, not necessarily in the design field, but when you go to the really construction side, it's very much more of a man's world, and woman was treated not one of them. So be able to work, convince, and let them realize it's not gender, it's a knowledge, and it's what you can accomplish. So that is the biggest challenge. Try to work with the preconception of people, this only belong to the man. And look back, I don't think it was that difficult when you really face the issue and how you can overcome the problem rather than fighting as a gender issue. That's an interesting question because I was growing up, loved art. So I was exposed to the paintings and calligraph and loved the musics and dance. But at the same time, I was very, some reason, talented with science and mathematics. So I was looking for something that married science and art. And I think architecture was. So I would say when I really realized that I wanted architecture was like senior in high school, that when I was looking for career, that combined both. But when I really realized that I want to do what I'm doing was when I designed the building. And when you see people inside of the building and using it, we only can build a shell and would never be used by people, and that's not architecture. But when you see that, for example, when I designed the Children's Medical Center, when I see that children who is needed is using the building and realize that they also can enjoy nice facility and see their joy and they smile, I think it really makes you feel different, that you created something that people can use. Absolutely. I can think of a few, but first one is my mom. I think she taught me how to love your children, how to love family, but also she taught me the hard work. The work ethic she taught me is not comparable with anything else. And also I had a mentor, I would say, my husband was my teacher and my mentor and my friend, and married 38 years. He taught me a lot of things that how to create a win-win situation rather than only working with what I want. Also, I had an incredible woman friend who is a very successful lady. She's 5 years older than me and very strong and believe in woman's right and believe in woman can do whatever they desire to do. And she's been a friend of mine 30 years, and she taught me a lot of things that I should not be afraid. I should go after. Mm-hmm. There is, I wouldn't say there's only one advice. There's several things I learned, even how to deal with the public, how to deal with the conflict situation. But I think the most important thing I learned was it's not a gender issue. It's believing what you can do and really working hard and try for it. And we may have to work 3 times harder than we used to joke about 6-foot man with blonde hair and blue eye. But always look, rather than why I cannot have, look back the opportunity we have. No matter how many times you try hard, in this country, you can still try hard and succeed. There's many other countries in the world. No matter how much you try, you don't just have opportunity. So I think this is a very blessed country, and they help me to see how great country and opportunity we have here rather than complain that we cannot get there. So I think that was the biggest lesson I learned. Okay. I think the most important thing is don't think you are entitled to have. You have to earn it. You have to try for it. And I'd really like to tell them they should be so grateful for how easy they are these days. And even I went through easier road. When I look back, the women who went in front of us, how hard they worked to pave the road for women to be what they want to do. And I think, with much less, little more of effort, good work ethic, and try hard, they can achieve whatever they want these days. I want to just make sure they understand nobody want to give it to you. There's no free lunch. You have to work at it.